entered the land of Dawn. Let's see the potential final conclusion.
Ooh, off the bat, 3 sprints and a flicker on the Eve, right? Usually you see sprints on the Eve, but not a flicker. Here we see the flicker being picked up, though. We'll have to see. In the early game, Key already trying to be a nuisance, trying to be a menace towards Kyrie, but Onic is collapsing.
Well, you can see here, 3v1 Key again, of course, being the Hilda that he is, and again, forced to use that sprint early here because Sans is there, but Chorizo, of course, will back him up. Kyrie and as well as Sans needs to back away as the burst damage, the physical burst damage from Paquito early game is just tremendous.
Yeah, and that's what the Hilda can do early on, right? With just that, they are able to control the mid lane as well because, hey, guess what? Keyboy and Sans will be forced to actually maneuver into their own jungle to help with the farm there for Kyrie. But on that bottom side, here, CW was able to win on the Claude up against Marquis Melissa. This time, let's see what happens. Key again.
A repeat here. Kyrie will grab that with Retribution, no problem. Now for V1 Key. Without Prince, is this a problem? It's just like, no, it's not.
Early game from the Hilda is absolutely annoying, man. Having the movement speed, having the shielding as well as the regen. So we'll have to see, man. The Hilda is so annoying from Key, and so far, Onic has not been able to punish him, but they have been able to make sure that Kyrie at least is still getting a healthy amount of income, but Max is out-farming him due to that factor.
Let's see, once again, Marquis down below already getting a pretty significant gold lead there, hitting the turret. And this, again, is going to be good for BTR if the Claude scales. Very similar to game 1 as to how CW was able to scale. Bigatron Alpha looking for the turtle now. With the pressure they have in the top side and the mid lane, they're going to look for that collapse, but they got to be very careful as to how Keyboy actually plays this out.
Okay, Key here trying to force Kyrie, not even force Kyrie. With the calculations here, Key will escape now. Bigatron Alpha, it seems like their coordination is not yet to start. The turtle now. Key will be taken down for sure. First blood falls in the hands of Kyrie. Seems like Onic Esports now will have the initiation for the turtle.
Yeah, and once again, well, you know, Papa left me, but Kyrie,
whoa! Burst it down here. Perhaps Phantom Execution to escape. Chorizo misses that skill. Wild Charge connects, but Chorizo will survive.
Oh, wow.
Bigatron Alpha will claim the first blood. Take a look at that juke flicker. Not all the shards connects, and there you go. Boost survived.
Well played by Onic Esports there, and Bigatron Alpha. Turtle secured by BTR. And I'm pretty sure also now they're going to go for that bottom side, where Key, again, is still just being such a nuisance. Kyrie.
Amazing, amazing performance here by Key. Kyrie now a quarter of health. Will be able still to claim that orange buff, but emblem-wise here, Arashi, any significant?
Well, killing spree over the Demon Slayer, that is Kyrie's ninja way, to say this, to put it in words. But now for Max, he has the mystery shop as well, so he's trying to get all the item power spikes available. And same thing for Marky, but he is not getting jumped on.
The BMI there. Misplaced perhaps, and he gets into the wild charge, which capitalized by CW, and Marky gets taken down. Max though, with invisibility, trying to perhaps set up bot side here. Take a look at Paquito there. And Hilda. Wow, sandwiching Kyrie here. If Kyrie's not careful, oh my God.
I mean, he's so annoying, man. And this time, Chorizo is also helping him. Look at Chorizo, he's not a laner.
Sandwiching, bro.
Oh my God.
Oh, they read him.
Yeah, I guess Chorizo, I mean, Boost knows where the whereabouts of Chorizo, and now it seems like Onic Esports still 5 minutes of the game, they are the ones getting pressured. Marquis here in the mid side, PMI to the middle. Slide Mr. Can and Kyrie with the assist as well. Sans though will pick up that kill as Moreno will pop that real world manipulation.
They grab that kill like you can grab food using the promo code. But man, it seems like Bigatron Alpha are putting so much emphasis and time and resources onto Kyrie. They're not really shutting down anyone else. Sans as well as CW will be a very significant threat in the late game. They are the main DPS tools. Kyrie will fall off as an assassin.
Yeah, they will. I mean, technically, Bigatron Alpha are able to withstand and take it to late game. They will have a little bit of a chance here to actually go for it here, though, mid lane.
Boots with the taunt on towards Sorizo. Sorizo with the shield passive, still surviving. Low HP though, which perhaps might translate to a free turtle on towards Onic. Let's see though, the Bigatron members already in that vicinity. Sorizo trying to clear before he gets taken down, as well as with that Festival of Blood emblem, of course, he gets the blood HP.
Yeah.
12 amp.
It's just very, you know, right now good by Onic Esports, right? They're able to actually use this early game pretty well. Even though Kyrie's been bullied out of the jungle, he's been doing pretty well now. They're going to go on to the turtle.
Yeah, Amon is coming, but I guess a little bit too late to the party. Kyrie, though, is stuck. He's isolated. He gets taken down, but Key will be traded back. But it's all worth it, Marquis, with this. My God!
Whoa!
A little mismechanic, but Moreno trades it back 3-4-2. Onic Esports grabs the turtle, though, which is worth it here, Arashi.
Ooh, I think Onic, they let go of their pressure, but technically, right, all the way in the early game, Bigatron Alpha are the ones that were abusing the Hilda and winning in pressure. So the fact that Onic Esports are still able to get the turtle despite all that, I think it's an even trade, but I dare say it might favor Onic Esports just a little bit more.
I'd say it actually favors Bigatron Alpha, man. You know, they were behind, and now it's a pretty solid gold lead over to BTR. The fact that they also got the turret up top means that they have more map control to play around. And with that, remember, they have an Amon. They can't just play in the enemy jungle looking for those squishies to burst down and assassinate.
They have the Paquito as well that can help in that endeavor. And of course, Hilda, they can just find information in the first place to try and make that work. But look at CW almost getting taken out. Marky already looking for an opportunity, but he will be forced to back away. And Kyrie clears the wave in the mid lane, but at what cost? He outplays it though.
Clean by Kyrie there. What a play. Clearing the waves and getting out, but BTR want to use this to capitalize, perhaps onto the mid lane.
Yeah, we can see here again, oh my God, Key, a nuisance on towards Kyrie here. He needs to be careful. Passive execution, gets stunned up. Key, fighting one time. CW will pick up the kill. It seems like now Bigatron Alpha, again, still with the map control. Onic Esports, what is the answer here? Oh, Marky, pleasing duet on towards Keyboy. Is this the right move? My God, that barrier almost. Thankfully, his tower aggro isn't towards Marky.
1,000 gold lead still for BTR, but Onic Esports, it feels like they're in the lead right now, right? With the gold lead being for BTR. Wait a minute, CW though. It's gonna be caught.
No skill whatsoever. San still has that black shoes.
Oh!
Look at the endless shards. Ending San's dream in the bot side. Now, take a look at the purple buff here. Onic Esports, Chorizo, and as well as Key again, trying to be a nuisance, but that purple buff will be taken, no problem. Key, bars. He is crazy on the Hilda.
Man, yeah, I mean, this is the Key we all know on the Hilda, and because of that, they're actually able to go on the Lord. Onic Esports, no response. That's Bigatron Alpha with the Lord take here in game number 3.
Onic needs to wait until they can actually punish Key in a more reliable fashion. Because right now, they are using way too much time to try and deal with him. And even then, it's not a guaranteed pick-off as well because they don't have the crowd control to deal with that. Take a look at the items here for Key. Dominance Ice and already building for a bit of magical defense as well. Suns with the Ice Queen's wand will allow him to slow everyone down and maybe slow them down just enough for CW to be able to output all that damage. He already has 2 core items, the Windtalker and the Berserker's Fury, but now a fight breaks in and Marky is a target.
Oh my God, Marky canceled there, but take a look at this real world manipulation there. Oh, Wild Charge connects on towards Chorizo, but no fallout damage just yet. Take a look at the backside. Max claims a double. Keyboy as well as Boost is the casualty as Bigatron extends their lead to 4.1k and even grabbing the mid turret. My oh my, the red robots finally in game 3 shown their prowess.
What a flank there by Max as he's gonna go for that mid lane turret. And again, I wanted to point out the fact that Kyrie built the War Axe here in the game. So with the War Axe, if it's fully stacked up, they're gonna have a little bit more, he's gonna have a little bit more mobility to play with up against Key, who's just an absolute nuisance. But at this point, look at the damage from Max, right? He's able to burst down the squishy so easily. And Bigatron Alpha, out of nowhere, have built themselves a 7,000 gold lead.
Moreno has the glowing one as well, and you can see that it's a big problem. The Keyboy and Boots, the main frontliners, if they get grazed by a single spell, that already starts chunking down their HP bars that much more. And against this composition, you need every single bit of HP available because it's very burst reliant. Later on, for Onic Esports, if the fight goes longer and longer, I think they have more reliable DPS. Whereas Bigatron Alpha, they have to rely on the combos, the burst. But with the neutral objective game coming up, I think Bigatron Alpha can force Onic Esports into weird situations.
We'll see here. Onic Esports, they are behind 6,500. Well, Marquee needs to be taken down. Let's see another invade from side of Bigatron Alpha. No clear engages yet.
No, right. For Bigatron Alpha, they're not really going to go for any commitments here. Again, they have a massive gold lead. They can just wait for the next neutral objective. If there's a fight forced in here in the 11th minute, it should be from Onic Esports, as they need to look for an opportunity to come back in the game here. And so far for Bigatron Alpha, they're freezing up the waves up top and in the bottom side. They were trying their best to stop Onic Esports from getting any gold on the map.
They're walking into the jungle of Onic Esports as well now. So even the purple buff here is being contested away. And in the jungle is fighting Bigatron Alpha right now with a Blazing Duet threat, with the real manipulation threat as well. It's going to be a bit too difficult for Onic Esports to try and fight in the jungle. So maybe the lane is a better option. But even then, they don't have a lot of tools to facilitate that kind of approach.
Wow, 12 minutes in here, ladies and gentlemen. Still 6,500 gold lead. Onic Esports, they are behind after a domination of game 1 and 2. It seems like Bigatron finally in game 3 have something to show to Onic Esports. Let's see now, Bigatron Alpha with their lead and map control. Seems like the enhanced Lord will be theirs.
Yeah, no contest from Onic Esports. It's very smart, intelligent by Onic Esports and BTR, right? BTR, knowing they have the lead, are going to force these neutral objective takes. And for Onic, they know they're 7,000 gold behind. If they force a contest here, only just for the Enhanced Lord, they're going to lose out way more if they are taken down. And that's a high probability of happening because BTR are just so much more ahead in terms of gold right now. So Onic Esports are opting to just stay back, use that high ground that they have, the wave clear that they have from the Lilia and the Melissa to defend for now.
It sure seems that the main problem for the side of Onic Esports right now is that range coming in from Moreno on the Eve, right? Because again and again, everyone is forced to back away, and during that moment of chaos, that is where Marky, that is where Max, as well as he are getting opportunities, and look at that damage.
Oh my god!
The glowing one, of course, will claim this life as well. The marksman will fall. Bigatron still strong with 5 here. One base turret has fallen. It seems like top will fall as well. Bot side needs to be careful on Marky.
Whoa!
That timing. Shards enter the body of that Lancelot. One by
Marky.
one, Onic Esports will fall as the base now is too exposed. The red robots have answered 1 point here, and it's gonna be wiped out by Head and Shoulders to give Bigatron Alpha the first point, 2-1.
Bigatron Alpha, no egg today for BTR.